What do you do for an encore after winning the SoCon regular season championship? I think I know the answer to that, but I'm going to let Jimmy Garrity let us know. Head basketball coach at Wofford. Onward and upward, right? There's a lot of expectations on this team, Jimmy, but hey, none of this stuff media-wise matters. All that matters is what happens when you get out on the floor. How do you feel about things so far?
I feel great. I'm just excited. We got a great group. They're talented. We're pretty young, so there's going to might be some growing pains that would come along, but they, practices have been fantastic. They've been spirited. And preseason polls, what can you gauge off of that? A lot of that's usually off of last year's performance, which doesn't mean a whole lot. But it's nice to get the recognition and to know that we've worked our way and clawed our way up to get that recognition. So over the time and years that I've been at Wofford, we've grown the program each year. So that's pretty special.
Every year you lose seniors, you're like, how are we going to replace them? And you lost some good ones.
Yeah.
And obviously there's a little bit of a void because Helen Matthews is out with an injury. So where do you think that leadership's going to come from?
Well, when you have the reigning player of the year coming back, so she's with Rachel. She's always going to bring that competitive spirit, that leadership. She's an extension of the coaching staff. Helen was voted team captain too, even though she won't be, participating in playing. She's right there like a player coach in every huddle. Really a great leader for our younger players. She can see a lot by sitting on the sideline. You can learn a lot. So she brings a lot of value to practices and especially our younger players.
Some highlights of your non-conference schedule. You always put together a pretty good test.
Yeah.
Is it any different this year?
It's crazy this year, isn't it? We got some good ones. We start out at Wake, and then we have some typical Big South opponents that we usually play every year, so they're there. And then we have Virginia, go to Virginia, and then we go to Tennessee and Georgia. So we bit off quite a big chunk, but I really believe our non-conference schedule will have us prepared for conference play. There's going to be some games where we're definitely the underdog. There's going to be some games where it's a 50-50 game, and then there's going to be some games that we should be favored too. So I think it's just a good mix of all those games.
Yeah, I think we saw that last year, how that tough non-conference schedule really galvanized the Terriers once they went into conference play. Of course, came out with a regular season championship. Jimmy, we appreciate the time. Can't wait to see you out there.
Thank you.